bango dyan niluluto mo ah. Pero pa. Paborito ko yan.
Sa World Remit, naiintindihan namin ang iyong paglalakbay. Na minsan, kailangan lumayo upang makamit ang tagumpay. With ways to save more, when you send more, World Remit is here for you, so you can be there for them.
Okay, happy Thursday ho sa inyong lahat. Magandang gabi ho sa inyong lahat, sa ating mga kababayan dito ho sa apat na sulok ng United Kingdom. Yan, good evening ho. Ako po si Sonny Laragan. At syempre, meron tayong mga kababayan na nanonood. Yung nanonood, napakahirap bigkasin. Nanonood ho sa atin din sa apat na sulok ng Europa. Welcome mga kababayan. At syempre, hindi lang ho sa Europa at sa United Kingdom, maging sa Pilipinas, sa Middle East, sa Amerika, ay nasusubaybayan ho tayo live ng ating mga kababayan. So welcome. Ako po si Sonny Laragan, like I said. For those who tune in just now for the first time, ito ho ay Happy Thursday natin. We talk about immigration matters dito ho sa United Kingdom. Okay, so hindi ho ako ang star of the show, no? Dahil wala naman akong masyadong alam sa immigration. Ang alam ko lang mag-immigrate, pero immigration matters, so medyo ano yan. That needs a specialized knowledge, no? Kaalaman ho, hindi ho pa pwedeng course lang yan. Kung wala ako ng course, okay na. Hindi ho. It has to be years of practice, at dun ho, distilled na yan, ika nga. Malalaman ng mga eksperto, ng mga immigration experts, kung ano dapat gawin, no? At patungkol sa inyong mga inyong mga sitwasyon. Okay, siyempre, ay pakilala ko na ho yung sarili ko. Ngayon naman pakikilala ko yung star of the show natin, siyempre, no? Nag-solo to last week kasi nga nasa Greece tayo. Pero ganun talaga, the show must go on. Pero siyempre, with flying colors naman, kapag siyang nandito, kayang-kaya naman. So siyempre, pakikilala ko na yung ating nagpapa-happy Thursday sa ating lahat. Ang managing partner po ng Douglas Simon Solicitors, ang immigration expert, walang iba kundi ang ating pinakamamahal na abogada, walang iba kundi si Attorney LIRA SIMON-CABATBAT. Happy Thursday, Attorney!
Sonny, happy Thursday! Ay, nako! I really missed you. I hope you had a good time. How was Greece, ano? Pumunta ka sa Greece.
Yes, I missed you too. Maganda. It's nice.
Yeah.
Very historical, of course, no? You have the Acropolis, where you made Temple of Athena, di ba? So it's historical, because you're talking of fixtures that were created BC pa, ha? BC, di ba?
Absolutely.
Before
yun na nga.
Christ. So yes, it's lovely. I would love to go back again. Greek is composed of many islands, Attorney. Merong Mykonos, meron pang Santorini, Carpathos, marami. It's not really, parang mga islands din sila, hiwa-hiwala . But it's lovely. It's lovely. If you were to ask me if I'd go back again, I would. It's 4 days is kind of short to explore the place. Oh, maganda.
The weather?
Weather?
Yeah, the weather was okay? Hindi umuulan?
The weather was perfect for the duration of our stay, except for the morning of Saturday. So, on the whole, it was perfect. It was okay. And we celebrated our, Valentine's with, on top of, we went to, siyempre, parang special treat lang naman. So we went for a dinner in this very 5-star hotel in the middle of, kumbaga, very prominent doon, because it was been the hotel of a lot of mga celebrities, movie stars, rock singer, Wow. So talagang this is called Grand Bretagne or Bretagne, Grande, parang Grande Bretagne, Britain. So and the backdrop, you can see panoramic yung Acropolis, and then kasi 'di ba ang Acropolis para siyang yung Edinburgh Castle parang merong mataas na di ba, protrusion, matigas sa marble yata yung pinag-aanuhan ng Acropolis, no, yung kay Temple ni Athena. And then of course the panoramic view, ang ganda, maganda. Although it was cold, in winter time pa rin sa sa Greece. Hindi pa rin mainit, no.
Suppose so.
Yeah. So, my partner was brought along some, parang akala niya she would be able to dress up, no? Hindi, malamig. So, that was it.
So,
That
cold
was it.
pa rin.
Cold pa rin. We managed. I bought a hat, no, nung nandito ako sa H&M, and I was able to, I bought it for 17, almost 18 pounds. Ito. Ito, may pinapakita si Drek. Ayan, yung sombrero na yan. Pero alam mo kung magkano doon sa H&M sa Greece, sa Athens?
Magkano?
Wala lang.
No.
Sir,
okay. So it would be, I would imagine it would be more, no? Equivalent to 30?
30? Isa pa. Sige, second guess. Down. Lower.
Down?
Oh, lower.
Really?
A lot lower.
What? Okay. So it's a lot.
It's the same make,
hindi naman
same
7
product,
pounds.
exactly same.
So what?
It's from
7
the same
pounds?
company. Lower, lower na, last.
No.
Oh.
No, it can't be less than 7 pounds. And then, what? 5 pounds?
Yeah. Hindi naman, 6 pounds naman, 6 pounds. Nagulat ako eh. I bought it at 17 dito or 18 quid. Doon, the same make, same everything from the same store was 6 euros pa. So more or less, mga 5
Euros
pounds,
pa?
more or less. Euros, So
Tama.
more or less, mga 5.
Yeah.
Siyempre, mataas ang pera natin sa kanila. So 5 something yun, almost 6 pounds.
Wow.
Kaya lang sale kasi nga kaya I was surprised, no?
Okay.
So sabi ko, wow, okay. So I bought not the same hat, but another color, a brown hat. So yeah,
Good. Looks good. Suits you, no? Ganda na. We missed you. I missed you a lot. But
I missed you.
That is some photo, ha?
May photo
That's
pa yung pinapakita
so
si Derek.
cool.
May isa pa. Yung isa pa. Yeah. May pinapakita pa siya. Doon sa una, nakaputi akong parang sweater. Yung isa kanina, parang puti yung sweater. Nasa loob ko. I decided to wear a next sweater naman, bluish naman the following day. Ayan,
Wow.
Ito naman, maganda tong island na to, Aegina to, attorney. Aegina, this is called Aegina. Teka na, Direk, kinakwento ko may Aegina eh. Ayan. Yan, it's they have the best, yung one of the world's best pistachios in the world. Galing dyan sa Aegina Island, sa Greece.
Oh, wow.
Nasubukan
mo?
Yes, kumain ako, bumili ako ng mga pistachio. In fact, the plan was to buy a lot of pistachios at a lot of olives. Kanya nga lang, when we went to the mall and there was the sale, wow, alam mo yung mga blazers nila, fantastically, yung discount nila, mga 70%. And so instead of buying all of the olives yung mga olives sa dyan, puro damit na lang binili ko. Sabi ko, sige.
Tama ka.
So I took advantage of that. Ikaw naman, how was it? How was your weekend naman? Valentine's. You celebrated your birthday sa Shard yata? Was it Shard or something? Saan ka man
Yeah. No, okay daw.
Or gardens or something. Ano ba tawag doon? Where did you
The
celebrate?
Shard, yeah.
The Shard,
Yeah, that was in January. But, we had a kind of belated Valentine's, no? So we went to Albert Hall, kahapon nga lang.
Saan?
We saw the Royal Albert Hall, no?
Albert Hall, okay.
Then,
yung
Albert
circus?
Hall. Yung Cirque du Soleil, no?
Wow.
Ang tawag.
Hanggang kailan pa yan?
Yeah.
So how was it?
It was really good. Yeah, if you can get tickets, go in no? So it was, it was fantastic. I mean, I like those things. I like circuses, no? But Cirque du Soleil, iba na naman sa kanila, no? They take it a few notches up. Then they have acrobats nga, so coming down with it. So it was fantastic. At saka the singer.
May singer?
May singer.
May singer?
And it's live. Wow. Yeah, may singer. It's live alam ko magandang boses mo. You would love the singing, no?
Singing?
She was
Really?
just
Acrobat?
yeah. She
Mga
was singing.
acrobats, mga ano?
May acrobat, may mga contortionist, may juggler, and there was a wonderful singer who was singing a cappella, no? So it was it was fantastic, no? So kahapon, so it's kind of a late Valentine's celebration namin.
Ano kumanta? Parang intermission o part of the program yun?
No, part of the whole thing, no? Part of the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, ang galing, ha?
Yeah, so
Galing.
yeah.
Si
Going
you
on.
know, the other day, I think si Oliver was sharing yung the family went Valentine's din, parang Valentine's treat nila. Yung ganyan circle, how do you pronounce
Yeah.
it? Circle de Soleil?
Cirque du Soleil. Yes, Cirque du Soleil. Yeah. Ah, talaga?
Doon,
Okay.
I think sa Washington sa Washington. Oh, tama, sa Washington
Las
State.
Vegas.
Hindi, Washington State siya, bali doon eh. Teka muna, pinapakita si Direk eh. You're showing photos yata. Ano mga photos pinapakita? Parang gusto niya yata ipakita eh. Ito, kumakain ako ng dinner ko. Bakit? Pero patapos na yan, no? Ayan, si Sol, yung aking partner.
Wow.
And at the back, you can see the, teka muna, kunikwento ko to Direk. At the back, may kunikwento ko. At the back, ayun yung Acropolis. Ayun, sa likod na yun, yung nasa ulo na niya, yan, Acropolis. It's a nice sight, no?
So impressive. Yeah.
It's lighted at night.
impressive.
Oh, ayan.
Oh, wow. Ang ganda nga.
Steak of the
Oh.
That's a hotel, yung nasa likod na yan ni Sol, yung ano tawag dito? Grande, parang Grand Britain. So it's a 5-star hotel. Doon sa taas na yun, nakikita mo sa tuktok, yun ang doon kami nag-dinner sa taas noon. This is itong square na to, they call it the the funny thing about the Greek language is that they kamukha natin, Leicester ang basa dapat natin, Leicester. So, ayan, and they pronounce it yung, parang we will read it syntagmas, T-A-G-mag.
Messenger audio.
Baka merong comment din sa dili. Okay, bakit kaya? Alright, so may, direct, okay ba tayo? Ba't parang baka may, okay. Teka muna, hindi pa hello, direct, okay. Alright. Okay. Then bakit kaya medyo baka ako may comment? Okay. So, yung sin SYN sin TAG ma syntagma. You know how they pronounce it, attorney? Si Dharma. Letter T becomes letter T becomes a D, letter G becomes an R. So imbes na syntagma, ang basa si Dharma. It's a square. It's a very famous square doon kasi yun yung square yata yung kanilang si King George. Yung king nila na napakiusapan lang to create a constitution, no? So very historical yung square na yun, si Dharma. Pero syntagma if we were to read it. Okay, and I had the chance to meet up with the ambassador, no? Ito si Ambassador Giovanni Palek, no? Siya ang current ambassador doon. It was kind of difficult going to the embassy kasi parang nasa ano sila, parang residential area. The roads are small and it's kind of parang hidden, remote. So we had to take the cab going to the to the embassy at mabuti naman hinatid kami pa uwi palabas dahil mahirap lumabas. So ito may isa pa okay. Ito, ito yung, dinidescribe ko yung mga pinapakita mo direct
Okay.
Akala ko si shoots mo na. Hindi, ito, entrance lang to. Papasok to. Going up to the, yung pinaka entrance sa Temple of Athena, no? Nakakatuwa. Very historical, attorney, ha? Yung Athens is named after the war goddess, no? Goddess of war na si Athena. Alam mo na, Greek mythology. And the name, okay naman, ito naman sa Aegina, no? Meron silang parang, you pay 15 euros, it will parang run for 20 minutes. 15
talaga?
15 euros yan. Ito naman, I was in one of the parang they call it, down below this, ito yan, kita mo na sa likod yung Acropolis. We were having a grand time. Wine, red wine, and white wine. Sa baba niyan, yung pinakasikat na parang square na, teka muna, direct, yeah, okay. Sa baba niyan, merong monasteriki kung tawagin, parang very popular square na doon nagko-congregate yung maraming tao, lalo especially at night. So it's very, very busy. Merong isang Pilipina na kami namin dyan, pangalan niya si Maylene Padilla. And she serves in one of the restaurants, no? Diyan sa, So yeah, oo. So mabuhay.
Oh, wow.
Mabuhay, oo. It's lovely. I'd love to go there back again, no? It's I think I went on the best time. Alam mo ko bakit? Kasi kung summertime yan, kaya yung peak season, you wouldn't enjoy it, eh. 'Di ba? Siksikan, ganun, siksikan, baka madukutan ka pa.
Busy.
Oo, busy. Oh. Pero maraming mandurukot doon, eh. Maraming mandurukot sa...
talaga?
Oo, parang Rome. Rome and Paris. Pagka nagpunta ka, warning nga ka ng kababayan natin na, ingat kayo kabayan, baka madukutan. Pero sa London, you would never hear us saying to, ingat baka madukutan ka. Di ba? Parang hindi ka mukha sa Greece, sa Rome, lalo na sa Rome, at saka sa Paris. Pag nasa loob mo yung kababayan natin, ingat ho kayo, baka madukutan kayo. Yeah.
Hindi magano dito. Nangyayari pa rin, but
nangyayari pa rin.
I don't think.
Nangyayari pa rin. Pero hindi naman kasing Okay, okay, do we have some greetings here? Okay, attorney, yung little game natin. Let's play a little game. Game.
Actually, speaking of games, Sonny, now that in acknowledgement of Valentine's, no? A bit like Christmas, ha? Behind me, sa background ko, okay, is something that denotes Valentine's, okay? It's not obvious at all, okay?
Okay.
So, so the eagle-eyed people, it's as I say, it's very subtle. Tingnan nyo, no? It doesn't have to be now.
Sige, okay.
But end of the show, tingnan nyo ko, ewan ko mahalata nyo.
So merong okay, ulit, ano sinasabi mo? Meron tayong little game. Last time, si Oliver Fernandez nahulaan niya. 'Di ba? Yung parang dahil sabi niya comparing the two episodes or something like that, he was able to compare na merong something different from the previous one. So ano mo ngayon? Because siguro in observance, sabihin na lang natin because in time of Valentine's Day, meron kang ano ulit? Pakiulit nga.
So, sa background ko, no? There's an item, no?
Okay.
That denotes or celebrates, no, Valentine's nga. So have a look. Anong nasa likod
denotes
ko?
Or celebrates. Denotes or celebrates
Valentine's
Day or Valentine's. Okay. So meron ka diyan sa likod mo. Okay.
Yeah. Nasa likod.
Direct,
tingnan nyo.
pwede mong gawa ng paraan na yung ating alam mo na, yung pag-zoom in, yung pwede tayong gawa ka ng isang subukan mo kung makagawa ka nun. Okay.
I challenge you.
Sige. Tingnan natin yan, okay. Hindi, lang yung okay. Wow. Naano din direct yata yan dati, last time, no? So, meron din siyang nahuli.
Yeah.
Pero yun ang maganda. Yun ang challenge natin. Okay. Now, we go to our, alam mo na, the regular na ginagawa natin, a little game, of course, to acknowledge those who watches first, yung unang-una bumabati sa atin, no? So, sino ang hula mo? Last week, sino ba ang hula mo last week?
I think last...
wala tayo. The week before yun.
Wala ka dito, no? Wala ka dito, yeah. I think the time before, hula ko was it Mr. Did I go with the chaps? I think so, last time nga. But this time, I'm going with the ladies. No?
Ladies this week. Ladies
tayo
sige,
ngayon.
go.
So, ladies for Valentine's nga. So, sasabihin ko, Miss Paner, ang una.
Miss Paner. Okay. Yung nga pala mga kababayan natin, there is a bit of a problem with the messages, but send your messages still, no? Hindi na pick up ng ating system, but what we do is we copy and paste na lang, no? Okay. Sige, ang hula mo si Miss Paner. Okay? Miss Paner, sabihin natin.
Okay.
Yan, okay, let's see.
Sino ba?
Okay. Oliver Fernandez. Hi, Oliver. Yes, Oliver.
Last time, ikaw nanalo, no? So, anong nasa likod ko? Yeah? Ewan ko narinig mo yon. Anong nasa likod ko? So, I'm counting on you to do your sleuthing again, no?
Yeah. Oo nga. Oh, he was the one who, di ba? Nag-comment na may nakita siya ron sa no? Okay. Oliver Fernandez, pakibasa, attorney.
Yeah, so Oliver says, okay, happy Thursday po sa ating lahat and good evening, Attorney Lira, Kuya Sonny, and Direct Pao. Just a reminder to like and share our program for tonight as it may be very helpful to our family and friends.
Thank you.
Salamat, Oliver.
Thank you also for sharing din, Oliver. That's nice kasi when you share it, curious yung friend nyo, and they find it's good, then they share it again. So, maganda yan. Parang let more people know of this wonderful thing that we do on a Thursday night, no? Immigration Corner dito. Well, not only immigration in the UK, we would talk about a lot of things din. Nagkukumusta kami ni attorney. Oy, siya nga pala, bagyo bukas, ha? Di ba?
Yeah, ingat kayo.
Oo, naka-red warning ho tayo dito sa lugar natin, naka-red warning ho. At bibihira mangyari yan dito sa London lalo, no? So, red warning, problema ka bukas, I have to go out and collect si Sol, no? I don't know, sana walang flying debris, no? Biglang tamaan yung kotse. Wow, di ba? Hindi kasi nga, di ba, pagka malakas ang ulan, pati mga puno na-uproot. Ulan pala. Ang lakas na hangin, I should say. Bagyo, bagita.
Yeah.
May bagyo ngayon. Sino ba yung, sino dito ngayon? May current na patapos, tapos, sa Scotland, sa upper,
something. Nakalimutan ko ng pangalan. But yeah, so it's sabi nga nila, it's the strongest for about a decade, ha? So ingat tayo mga kababayan.
Eunice. Yung bukas, Eunice. Pero yung ngayon, Eunice yung bukas eh. Ano ba yung bago? Dudley, attorney. Storm Dudley. Dudley. Dudley hit the upper part of the UK, no? Yung Great Britain. Tomorrow, ang tatamaan ng sa baba. No? Meron ba tayo, direct mailalabas mo kaya yun? Kunyari, parang naka-search ka dyan ng yung ginagawa mo kanina na nakakapagpakita ng screen. Okay, di bali. Okay, kasi ingat lang tayong lahat, no? Okay. Attorney, nandun tayo sa ikalawang from the first one. So congratulations sa Oliver, ha? For being the first, no? Thank you very much and for telling our kababayans to tell their friends and share it with their family and friends, no? Okay, sino pangalawa?
I'm sticking with the ladies, but this time po si Ma'am Carsola, Cora Carsola.
Oh, Cora Carsola. Wow. So at least Ma'am Carsola, ha? Ikaw nanonood. You figured, no, higher up sa mga inuhulaan ni attorney. Okay, di ba? Okay, so let's see. Tingnan natin kung si Ma'am Carsola ba. Si attorney is going for the gals, ladies. Okay, tingnan natin. Tama ka sa girls.
Yeah.
Tama ka sa girls. Tama ka sa girls.
Of course.
Yes.
Miss Susan Francisco Batong Bakal, no? So, hi, Attorney
Susan,
and Kuya Sonny. Happy Thursday to all. Happy Thursday. Susan, kamusta?
Happy Thursday, Susan, ha? Mabuhay ka, ha? Ayan. Susan Batong, okay. Sige, third. Katuwaan natin. Sige, hanggang third tayo. Subukan natin. Sinong sa palagay mo? Si Ma'am Cora, hula mo. Sino ba? Unang kanina, Marian Galicia Pader ba? Tama ba?
Yeah, Miss Paner una, tapos Ma'am Carsola. So, I think it's Ma'am Carsola uli. Okay, let me stick with
Ma'am Carsola pala. Ma'am Carsola. Okay, Ma'am Carsola pala. Ma'am Carsola.
Okay, tingnan natin. Sino kaya?
Tingnan natin ulit.
Nako.
Mrs. Paner pala. Si Miss Paner. Miss Paner.
My apologies. Yeah, Mariam Galicia Paner. Hello po, Kuya Sonny and Attorney Lira. At sa lahat, happy Thursday po and stay safe. Tama ka. Always God bless us po. Sorry, Miss Paner. Next week, ha? Next week.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, thank you po. Thank you.
Nakalusot to, direct nga. Nakalusot na tama ngayon, ha? Okay. Well, sige. Susunod natin pabati. Sige, acknowledge natin. Yeah, attorney, si May Tigbao Vargas, no?
Si May Tigbao. Si May, yeah. Hi, May. Good evening po, Sir Sonny Laragan, Attorney Lira, Direct Pao, at sa lahat na nanonood. Happy Thursday. Watching from Exeter, Devon. ingat ka, no, May. I was reading something about Devon and the weather there for tomorrow, no. I think it's supposed to be
tatamaan din
quite
sila?
cold. It could even be
Tatamaan,
today.
di ba?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Devon is one. So hopefully.
Oo. Itong
Hopefully
lower
it's not so bad.
lower part ng UK, tatamaan niya to Wales tayo. So most likely yung mga Devon tatamaan din siguro, no? Ingat tayo because this hasn't how many decades basta matagal nang hindi nangyari itong ganito, matagal-tagal na rin eh. So
Yeah, sabi nila last warning as bad as this was a decade ago, no?
Wow.
Actually, tayo, Sonny, malapit tayo sa Richmond Park, ha?
Oo.
Lots of trees, no, in Richmond Park.
Okay. Pero ang kagandahan diyan, pagka ang tree kasi matibay, yung they stood the test of time talaga na 'di ba kung ilang bagyo na dumaan sa kanila. Matibay yung mga yan. Kaya nga tumitibay yung mga sa lakas na hangin, no? Pero yung mga mahihina ho, parang katawan din ng tao yan. Pag mahina likod mo, mahina ang core mo, no? Yung ano mo, masakit, no? Madali ka masaktan, no? Okay, so ayan. Exeter Devon. Pati nga, Direk, ano ba yung pinapakita mo? Ito. Evening Standard by Evening Standard. Stormy London battens down hatches as Met Office issues rare red weather warning. Wala ka na ba ibang makita diyan, Direk? Para Parang wala tayong makitang masyadong story diyan. Okay.
Yeah, so ingat tayong lahat.
Ingat tayo. Ito storm. Teka muna, yung ano mo hello siyang reach.
Actually, what?
Declared major incidents in London set to be battered by worst storm for 30 years. Wow. Anong oras ba dating yan? Parang anong oras kaya? 5 o'clock in the morning? Anong oras kaya ng ano? Grabe, no? Wow.
Yeah.
In 30 years, attorney. The worst.
30 years? I thought it was that decade lang. But 30 years, my gosh, yeah.
The worst in worst storm for 30 years, sabi. Yan, di ba? Set to be battered by worst storm for 30 years. Merong storm na hindi ko matanda kung anong year yun, Tony. Na-approach yung mga puno dito sa London.
That was tama ka.
Anong year yun?
I remember it. And it was Kew Gardens. They lots of trees, no? Kew Gardens. They lost a lot of trees.
Within the last 20 years yun eh. How many years ago?
Tama. It could actually be 30 years ago. Dahil nung
Would it
nangyari
be?
yun, bata pa ako.
Hindi 30 yun.
Matanda na ako ngayon.
Hindi 30 yun, Tony. Hindi 30 yun. Kasi, ano pa lang ako it's 99. So, 22, 23 years na ako. Tama ba? 23 years. It happened, during the time, within the 23 years Pero napakalakas yun, I remember. I couldn't, hindi ko lang matanda ko anong year, but I remember, grabe yun dahil talagang ang daming nagbagsakan na puno talaga, no, dito sa London.
Yeah.
So,
yun na nga.
So kung yung it couldn't be 30 years, attorney. Within the last, sabihin na lang natin, 22 years or 20 years siguro. Merong malaki. Andito ka na noon, siyempre, di ba? Andito ka na.
Yeah, nandito na ako. I mean, natatandaan ko nga, they got the one of the, I can't remember, a very famous weatherman nga, no, dati. This was of course before the advent nga of all this internet. So sabi niya, bukas walang don't worry, you'll be fine, just mild nga lang. And then the following day, trees were uprooted, so I think it was a bit of a bad call,
I couldn't remember the exact year, pero that was the worst year so far na as far as I can remember, as I experience ko being here in the UK. Grabe yun, yung bagyo na yun, yung talagang, yung hangin. Merong hindi yung malalakas na bagyo, pero yung mga recent ones lang, na howling wind sa gabi, no? Grabe. Sa'yo ba, dyan sa Richmond, nadidinig mo yung mga ganyan, yung mga howling winds na yan, yung ang lalakas. Tapos kala mo yung place mo, lili pa rin dahil sa lakas ng hangin.
Yun na nga yung bintana, no? Kung bukas, naririnig mo. Para bang may kumakatok, no?
May kumakatok, yun. Yun, wow.
So,
Okay, teka muna. Mariang Galisa, Panerba, Bamate, Yamayan. Okay, sino pa yung mga, sino next natin? Okay, Rosemary Guban. Attorney,
si Rosemary.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah,
Oo.
Sir Sonny and Attorney Lira. Happy Thursday po. Happy Thursday, Rosemary.
Happy Thursday, Rosemary.
Hopefully
Mabuhay
you're
ka.
safe.
Mabuhay.
No?
Yes. Good. Tapos, sino to susunod? MM Giling,
Kaibigan
oy!
natin. Yeah.
MM, mabuhay ka,
So-
MM, no? MM Giling, mabuhay, si MM. Ano
Yeah.
pangalan
Hi,
ulit ni
Miss Giling.
MM?
Hi, yeah.
Ano first name?
Emma.
Ano name niya?
Yeah.
Emma,
Si
MM.
Yeah, Emma. So,
Oo.
hi po, ma'am and sir. Good evening po and happy Thursday. Is Giling, ikaw, alam ko, lagi kang nagtatrabaho. Be safe tomorrow, no?
Bukas.
At saka
Uy!
liit niya, no?
Uy, meron
So
tayong
she can,
kababayan.
be swept
Oh.
away.
I remember there was a story. I don't know. I covered this because I do stories for GMA even up to now, no. Pero lately wala akong masyadong output dahil I've been very busy. Pero there was one year, I forgot kung ilang years ago yon. Meron tayong kababayan attorney na bagsakan ng puno diyan sa may likod lang ng ang boss niya, amo niyo, nasa likod ng yung Harrods, yung Harrods. So Harrods,
Alright,
may
okay.
mga bahay-bahay sa banda niya sa likod. Doon, I don't know kung galing siya sa amo niya, sa basta lumabas yata, may kukunin, may bibili ng something. Tinamaan ng puno. Nabagsakan ng puno.
Anong nangyari?
Well,
Anong
namatay.
nangyari?
Namatay, patay siya.
Namatay?
Dagalan. Namatay.
Wow!
Oh, because yun yung panahon ng hangin na malakas. Oo, grabe yun. Oo. So, kawawa naman yung
Yeah.
kababayan natin. Imagine mo yung family nun sa Pilipinas kung yun ang sole breadwinner na naghahanap buhay. Yeah. I remember it. I don't know when it was, no? Na nadaganan siya ng puno, nabagsakan.
Wow,
maliit pa naman, no?
Yes.
But sana kung medyo malaki-laki, pero maliit, no? Instantly, mamamatay yun dahil imagine mo yung kanyang sumalangit na yung kanyang kaluluwa, no? Dahil it's a sad story to remember, no? Sabi mo, dahil sa bagyo.
Yeah.
Ingat tayo.
Yeah.
Bukas na, kinakabahan
Ingat
nga
tayong
ako.
lahat.
Oo, bukas I have
Ingat
to go
tayong
out.
lahat.
I have to go out.
Yeah?
Yes, I have to go out around 7:30. So, I hope wala pang malakas na hangin ng panahon na yun. No? So, okay. Sino susunod yan? Attorney, Direct. Mary Rose Fronda. Mary Rose Fronda.
Yeah. Hello, Sir Sonny and Attorney Lira. Good evening po. Happy Thursday po to all. Hi,
Happy
Mary Rose.
Thursday. Mary Rose, happy
Yeah.
Thursday sa'yo. Sino to? Rachel Catuisa Bautista. Oh, okay. Good.
Bautista. So,
Oo.
yeah. Good evening, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Hi, Rachel. Yeah.
Parang may namimiss ako ngayon, Tony. Wala pang mababati sa ating mga elegant at saka beautiful, gano'n. Nawala si Rudy. Okay. Si Darmin. Oo nga, di ba? Darmin ba?
Darmin.
Balarinon. Good evening.
Yeah.
Darmin.
Yeah,
Good
good
evening
evening po. Yeah.
Ayan.
I like this, yung mga apelido natin, may enye. I was talking to someone nga the other day. Tapos, dito, hindi uso yung enye, no? So, oftentimes, nabibitawan, nawawala na in transporting on the passport. Pero sabi ko sa kanya, no, use the enye because it's kind of nice, no? Ang ganda.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Darmin.
I'm may isa nga, meron tayong isang viewer na ang problema yata, yan yung kanyang, he or she, hindi ko na maintindihan, trying to renew the passport. And when the person submitted all of the documents para makakuha ng like birth certificate, may enye. Nung lumabas sa passport niya, nawala yung enye, no? Pero okay lang, nag-stay yun. Nung magre-renew siya ngayon, ayaw i-renew dahil daw yung pangalan daw, pababago pa at lahat, ganun So, complicated, no?
Tama.
Oo.
Yeah,
Ayan.
kailangan magkatugma.
Yeah. Annalyn Malyare, okay, thanks Darmin, Annalyn.
Hello, Annalyn.
Oh.
Yeah. So, hello po. Hello, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Happy Thursday po. Watching from Tunbridge Wells. Oh, Tunbridge Wells. Many trees in Tunbridge Wells. Ingat.
Tunbridge Wells, no? Iba
Very
rin yung Tonbridge,
Very
T-O-N, iba rin yung Tunbridge Wells, no? Tunbridge Wells yata yung kung saan may hospital yata diyan sa Kent, no? So, mabuhay, mabuhay. Diyan na hospital yung daughter ko yata I forgot the name of the hospital. Nung nag-turn turtle yung kanyang kotse, 'di ba? Yung nakataas sila lahat na umikot-ikot ng tapos biglang nag-turn turtle. sa main highway sa ano. And then lahat sila nakabitin. 3 apo ko at saka siya, yung anak ko, nakabitin sila. Buti na lang
You know,
may dumating.
until now,
Oo.
nakakatakot.
Oh yeah, well, it's ano yan, that it could have been, alam mo na, no, mas grabe nangyari, no? But thank God, siguro na they were spared, no? Thank God, thank you Lord, no? Ayan. Okay, well, okay, si Analo at Depuesto, no? Ayan, ginabati tayo.
Sure.
Good evening,
good evening, Attorney Lira. Yeah, I love her surname, Antipuesto. No?
Antipuesto, yes, Antipuesto. Maganda, no? Kontra siya sa puesto, Antipuesto. Ayan.
Antipuesto.
Kontra sa puesto. Ayan. Oy, sino ba daw? Maris Mendez. Maris Mendez, no? Good evening. Ganda-ganda ni Maris. Kita mo yung photo niya. Di ba? Galing, no? Parang gorgeous.
Talaga.
MM Giling. Anong MM? Nag-acknowledge siya. Nagpapasalamat.
Yun na nga. Tsaka
ingat
ingat
sa
po
lahat.
tayo lahat. Tama ka.
Tama,
Especially yung Miss Giling. Na napakaliit niya. She's very petite, Miss Giling. So, ingat ka.
Really? Miss Giling, ha? Petit na petit. Okay. Alright. Si Marian, saan to?
Tingnan mo. Some compliment. Salamat po, Marian.
Si Marian, Ayan.
Thank you.
Marian, thank you very much. Looking good.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Both of you,
I love it. Your clothes or your attire. Thank you. Parang merong naggusot yata. Ayan, medyo ayan, ayusin lang natin. Okay. Ayan, Ito, aking suot na to, attorney, galing sa Greece to. This is where I bought this in Greece, no? Ayan.
I love the shirt actually. It's not yellow, clearly. It's not orange. But it has kind of gold sheen, ha? Diba?
Ganun ba? Parang nag-ano,
gold
no?
sheen, parang ganon.
Okay. Ito yung aking pocket, no? Ayan. Masyado yata.
Like it, yeah.
I think I need, I need a more fitting, shirt inside, no? Parang fitting.
That's good.
Okay. All right. Oy, teka muna. So, ayan na ating yun na ating pagbati muna for the time being. Yan, ito ang topic natin for career visas finally arrived. Totoo ba to, attorney?
I'm so excited. I've been so excited since the 15th of February.
Wow.
Because that is when ano tayo ngayon? Hindi pa naman we're only the 17 lang so 2 days ago. 2 days ago it finally landed. I was
finally.
So I really could not wait until today. Alam ko, if you remember nga before, I was so excited nga. I thought, it's going to be introduced. Hindi naman nangyari. And then finally, sabi nila in December, gagawin nila on the 24th of December. And they said they will introduce it in January. Hindi naman nangyari, no? And I was beginning to be concerned, frankly. Baka nagbagong isip nila. Whatever else, no? Because it does happen. But it arrived on the 15th of February, 2 days ago.
Wow.
So,
galing.
yun ang pag-uusapan natin. I'm so excited to discuss it. And hopefully mga makakatulong sa mga kababayan nga natin. So, and of course, mga kaibigan, kamag-anak. I think this is really good. It's a good route. Pag-usapan natin maigi. But it will offer, I really do think, a lot of opportunities.
Ayan. Okay. Good. So, yan, no? Plus yung little game natin, we will go into a break, no? So, ayan muna, parang teaser natin. Talagang really good news. Finally, it's arrived 15th of February na i-anunsyo. Sabi mo, tama nga, no? Today's the 17th.
2 days ago.
2 days ago, no? But the show is on a Thursday, kaya yun. So, maski excited kang i-announce on Friday, hindi pa pwede dahil ang show natin 17th. Ang tamang-tama ngayon. At least, talagang kumbaga hot off the press pa, so to speak, no? So, okay.
Yeah.
Meron tayong little game. Pakiulit lang, attorney, bago we go into a break para nang sa ganun yun na rin ang dagdag teaser na rin natin bukod doon sa ating, for them to catch this topic that we have, no? Career visas. Ano yung uli yung game natin?
So, ito po, sa likod ko, this is, dahil Valentine's nga lang, no, 2 days ago, when was Valentine's? 17 pa lang tayo, 3 days ago, no? 3 days ago, Valentine's po, no? So, in celebration, or in acknowledgement nga of Valentine's, no, sa likod ko, sa background ko, no, somewhere here, no, is an item, isa lang, no? It's an item that denotes Valentine's. Okay? So it's nothing obvious on purpose. So there's no point looking for flowers or chocolate, no? So then nasa likod ko. So it's you win bragging rights, no? Because it really needs some eagle eyes in order to spot it, because it is very it's on purpose, quite subtle, no? So tingnan nyo, it's in the back. Hindi nga lang yung makita, it's a bit like where's Wally, in this case. So this for Valentine's, bragging rights to whoever spots it first.
Ito ba, attorney, kamukha no last time ba? Because what Oliver did was compare a previous watch one of our previous episodes, and doon kino-compare niya. Would more or less that help?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oo nga, okay. Mukhang marami nagsasabi dito ang husay ni Atty. Lira magtago. Ngayon, hindi namin makita. Hirap. Okay, sige. Tignan natin yan. Kaya nga game ho eh. Kaya nga a little game. Just for fun lang for tonight. Diba? Actually, ito yung week ng Valentine's Day. So Valentine's week to, no? Pwede natin tawagin. Okay. Alright. Sige. Hanapin nyo. It denotes or parang in celebration of Valentine's, not too obvious ba sabi mo? Parang ano yata, not the hearts, the flowers, not the ganyan, no? So, ayan. Tingnan nyo, ako excited din eh. No? Parang wow, asan na ba yan? Pero ang liliit naman kasi attorney, baka naman kasing liit ng ano yan, ha? But anyway, that's the fun. Yun ang ating aabangan, yung revelation mamaya, no? Kung nasaan yan. In the meantime, we're gonna have a short break, mga kaibigan, and when we come back, itong topic natin, carer visas, that's finally arrived, good news ho para sa ating mga kababayan dahil this is easier and easier route ho compared to ang nurses ho. Dahil ang nurses masyadong matrabaho, marami pang, kumbaga, yung slang word natin na cheche-bureche, no? Ito ho yata, parang wala. But walang masyado. But we will find out mamaya pagbalik natin with Atty. Lira. So wag ho kayong haalis at pagbalik natin, yan ho, yung ating carer visas na balita that's finally arrived. Saglit po lamang.
Mula doon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
%, all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile, 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galettos.
Tapos na niluluto ko Paborito ko yan.
Sa World Remit, naiintindihan namin ang iyong paglalakbay. Na minsan, kailangan lumayo upang makamit ang tagumpay. With ways to save more, when you send more, World Remit is here for you, so you can be there for them.
Okay, balik na ho tayo sa ating palatuntunan. No? Ako po si Sonny LARAGAN. For those who have just tuned in, ito po yung ating Happy Thursday program na kung tawagin ay Immigration Corner. Siyempre, immigration ang pinag-uusapan. At kasama natin yung ating pinakamamahal na immigration expert. Walang iba kundi si Atty. Lira SIMON-CABATBAT. Good evening once again, Attorney, no? Ayan, pinahihirapan mo kami sa gabing ito.
Happy Thursday.
Oh, pinahihirapan mo kami sa gabing ito. Maghahanap kami, mga eagle-eyed, yan, no? Dahil sa likod niya ho ay merong something that denotes the Valentine's, no? So hanapin ho natin katulad nung kailan ba yung Christmas ba before ano yung isang game
Christmas.
natin? What was it?
Yeah, it was
ano ba?
Christmas time. It was Find the Santa. No?
Find the
At
Santa.
time.
Oh, yan. Oh, Find the Santa. Ngayon, wala ka na sinasabing Santa. Basta sabi mo lang, to
Nope.
denote. It denotes. Medyo mas ano ngayon, mas parang hindi yata, mas malaki-laki ngayon ang hanapan nila, no? It's not
Mas
about
mahirap.
hearts. Hindi, ano sabi mo? Hindi flowers, ganyan, no? So,
Not flowers.
ayan.
Not
Hindi
flowers.
flowers.
Not flowers, not chocolates.
Ayan.
So, but it is somewhere there.
Oo nga, hanapin natin. Okay, yeah, in the meantime, so bababad na siya because you're gonna be discussing the topic ngayon, tonight. So, in the meantime, while listening into you, they'd go hunting around, no? So, okay, attorney, take it away.
Okay. Salamat po. Now, I am so excited, mga kababayan. I just, there are, no, yung mga regulars po natin na last year nga, I was so excited na, okay, no, sabi nga nila, they may well introduce, no, carers back into the shortage occupation list. Tapos hindi nangyari, no. That was very disappointing and frankly quite depressing, at the time. Tapos Christmas time, sabi nila, we will after all be introducing carers, no. And sabi nila that they will introduce it in January, no? Early January. February na tayo, hindi pa dumadating. But they finally have introduced it. So the carer visa, as the topic says, finally has arrived. It arrived on the 15th of February. Now, 17 nga lang tayo ngayon. So it is, I would say, hot off the press still, no? 2 days ago nga lang. It is a wonderful, development, and it is absolutely positive. And I think nga it is an opportunity for probably quite a lot of people, both in the UK na may visa nga dito o kaya nasa atin gusto nang pumasok nga dito. So let's look at what this now means. Okay, na carer nga. Now, just a little bit of background. This visa forms part of the health and care route, no? So kasama nga ng nurses, senior care workers, but until now, until the 15th of February, hindi kasama yung carers mismo. Now, what does that mean, carers? So, kung gusto niyo tingnan yung if you like the legal interpretation for the Home Office, the code is 6145. The code is ang tawag nga Standard Occupational Classification. Most solicitors refer to it as SOC, code, SOC code. So, anong kasama? So, when I say carers, ibig sabihin care assistant, care worker, carer nga, home care assistant, support worker, for example, in nursing homes. So lahat yon, they all come within the if you like the general description of carers as defined by yung SOC code 6145. Now, what does this mean? So before, carers po hindi kasama as what's called shortage occupation list, which made quite difficult, quite expensive, for example, for employers to bring in, actually nearly impossible, in fact, to bring in just normal carers. So not senior care workers, not nurses, because senior care workers were included. Nurses always are included anyway as a shortage occupation. But carers until now have not been included, but they are now from the 15th of February. Now, if you're interested, anong kailangan yung tingnan? So the starting point really is you need to make, of course, an application to come into the country, a visa application. Now, as I've said, it comes under the points-based system. It means exactly that. Kailangan yung points. How many points do you need? 70. Okay, 70 points. And that's made up by job offer. Titingnan natin yan maigi mamaya. Job offer, 20 points na yun. Skill set, yung experience nyo nga, 20 points po uli. And then, English language. Titingnan natin maigi yun, B1 basically. And again, that's 10 points. So 50 points. Those are mandatory points. Ibig sabihin, you must satisfy those points. So off the bat, kailangan nyo 50 points na. Now, the 20 additional points can be made up of things like kung mataas nga income, for example, generally. But in this case, for the carers nga, kasama na yun sa shortage occupation list. Kung meron kayong trabaho o job offer, and because it's shortage occupation list, automatically meron kayong 20 points na. So, ibig sabihin, kung meron kayong job offer, English language, no, skill set, no, and also that because you shortage occupation list now, carers nga, you then have the relevant 70 points. Now, hindi nga lang, that's not the end of it though. There are a couple of other things that you need to watch out for, one of which is maintenance. Pero hindi man gano'ng mabigat yun eh. The maintenance, it can be certified. Yung employer nyo, pagka nagpasok yung application, they can simply certify that you can support yourself in the UK without recourse to public funds. And anyway, your income will also be sufficient. So the issue of maintenance should not be a problem. So the first thing is you need to see can you satisfy nga the 70 points. As unang-una, I mean I get asked this all the time. Ano bang kailangan kong umpisa? Ano bang umpisa, no? Ano bang kailangan kong tingnan muna? Una po, job offer, no? Now, ingat nga lang kayo. Even now, no, 2 days only after its introduction, I'm already getting people reporting that some people are trying to scam nga others, no? Sabi nila, walang problema, magbayad nga lang kayo nito, kami na magpo-process, wala, you will get a job offer, lahat. And then you look into it a little bit more, hindi naman totoo. Ingat kayo. So, beware of scammers. But, the job offer must be, of course, a genuine job offer. It must be made by the sponsor must be licensed sponsor, no? So ibig sabihin yung meron silang sponsorship license from the Home Office. Not everyone has a sponsorship license. Kung gusto niyo makita if the organization, no, has a license, go to the Home Office website and you just need to type in, sponsor licenses. And it's one of the issues that topics that will come up. And then nandun yung lista. It's a very long list. I think it's something like 3,000 sponsored license nga. Just be careful again. Sometimes nga merong isang organization and they then have other companies or other maybe care homes under the same umbrella, no? But ask them nga, no? Ask them for the details of the sponsorship license. So, kailangan kung sino man ang magbibigay sa inyo, mag-offer sa inyo employment, they must be licensed by the Home Office. And it must be an organization. So, hindi po pwede na meron kayong kapitbahay, nanay nyo may kapitbahay, sila mag-sponsor. It doesn't work like that, no? For one thing, they will not get a license. But also, the sponsorship license is for organizations. Now, so for example, care homes, no, or hospitals, yeah. But that is the starting point. Kailangan nyo po offer of a job from a sponsor, from a licensed sponsor. So that will give you the job offer, 20 points. You know. Now the second thing is skill set, and this gets me. I've read it about 20 times now. It still gets me quite. It creates happiness, So entry requirements. I'll read to you actually part of what the Home Office says, So entry requirements of this job. This is the job as defined by SOC code 6145. Sabi dito, there are no formal academic entry requirements. Isn't that wonderful? No? So ibig sabihin, if you have experience, even if you don't have nga certificate, say as a carer, you can still make an application under this route. So there's no formal academic entry requirements. Of course, it can help. Yeah. So sabihin natin, nurse kayo sa atin, yung nga lang you didn't practice, you're not board pass, and maybe you've also left it and you've not pursued that career path. Ang ginawa nyo you then became a carer, say sa atin nga, you would satisfy it at the moment, because there are no formal academic entry requirements, you know? So if you have the experience at the moment, sapat nga. But they will of course look at things like tasks, anong kailangan yung gawin. So it would be something like assisting the daily activities, no? Maybe writing letters for them, for the people nga that you're looking after, light cleaning, no, domestic duties, preparing meals. But it doesn't have to be anything if you like, quite onerous, no? Like senior carers, they need to be able to show that, for example, that they can supervise staff. Hindi nyo kailangan yan para dito sa carers, no? So the requirements are not so difficult to satisfy, you know? But nevertheless, of course, kailangan nyo pakita that you can do the job. So as I've said, job offer, yung skill set nyo, that you can do the job. Then there's the English language. English language is the B1 level. Iba po yun dun sa, I know that I think in the past, nurses were required 7 as a per section in relation to the IELTS. Hindi po yun, no? The B1, just putting in context, yung B1, that's the same level as when you apply for indefinite leave to remain po dito, o kaya naturalization, di ba? So kailangan nyo, if you're making an application for indefinite leave to remain or naturalization, kailangan nyo pakita the life in the UK test at saka yung English language. Yung English language, that's the B1 level. So you need to be able to show that you pass the reading, writing, understanding, and speaking. So all of those. So it's not easy, ha? Hindi lang basta-basta kailangan nyo mag-aral. So it's not no, you just go in there, okay na. It's more difficult, absolutely, than say yung A1, which is to do with spouses, no? Or indeed the A2, pagka nandito na sila and you're looking to extend. It is more, the B1 is a higher level than that, and it's more difficult. But you can do it, I'm sure, no? Because if you, kung meron kayong experience as a carer nga, sa hospital sa atin, or care homes nga, then chances are your English would be more than enough for the B1 nga. Now, tip, no? Kailangan nyo nga yung English language nga bago kayo magpasok ng application. Kung nininervyos kayo and you think, baka hindi ako papasa, no? Gawin nyo na ngayon, no? Because the B1 level anyway is, the B1 test is valid for 2 years. So kung gawin nyo na ngayon, di pagka meron na kayong offer of employment, then there's no delay. Pwede nyo na pasok. So gawin nyo na. Dahil kailangan yung pumasa muna bago kayo magpasok ng application, no? Under the points-based system. You need to be able to say you have actually satisfied the English language. So if you have time na nga ngayon, given that there's lockdown pa rin for some countries, then do it, no? Take the opportunity and see if you can do the B1 test nga. So there you have then the English language. So as I've said, no, job offer po, skill set, English language. Lahat yon, so 20 and then 50 points, no? Kulang pa tayong 20 points. And that is where this its inclusion, carers inclusion on in the shortage occupation list makes a massive difference, okay? And that is, of course, it is now shortage occupation. And because it's part of the shortage occupation list, meron na kayong 20 points, no? And that will provide you, at least, you already, I would say, 90% there to be able to get a visa nga as a carer. Now, there are other things na kailangan nyo nga tingnan din. Income po, ha? There is a minimum income, but it's not as high as it otherwise would be if it's not part of the shortage occupation list. The minimum income at the moment amounts to, I'll give you the exact amount, Tito, it's 20,480 pounds per annum. Now, again, tip. Yung 20,480 pounds per annum, hindi nyo pwedeng isama do yung equivalent to your accommodation. I know that in the past, so for example, with the domestic work visa, you can include accommodation at least in part towards the income nga. Hindi po yung pwede dito. Yung salary nyo, yung nga lang. So it doesn't matter that you would be staying in a grand old place nga, which would usually cost, I don't know, £1,000 a day to rent. It doesn't matter. It will not count towards the salary. The salary must be no less than 20,480 pounds per year. I've calculated how much that is in hours, no? So on a 39 hours per week, which is what they, in this case, regard full-time, it is £10 10p per hour, no? So it's £10 10p times 39 hours, 1 week po yun, no? Times 52 weeks, so 1 year. And that amounts to about 20,480 pounds before tax. Now, the national minimum wage from April this year is going to go up, and it will be £9.50. So basically, what you would get paid as a carer is slightly more, no, not hugely, but slightly more than the minimum wage. But it's £10 10p per hour. You know, so the salary is not negotiable. Okay? So yun ang minimum. Of course, kung gusto kayong bayaran na mas mataas, even better. You know? But it must be that. If your income is less than that, then the application will fail. And as I've said, beware po. Hindi niyo pwedeng idagdag nga yung cost of your accommodation. That must be your income. Further good news with this type of visa, pwede niyong dalhin o pwede niyong ipetition nga yung pamilya nyo. Yeah? So, that would be yung spouse, kung meron kayong, if you're married or you have partner nga, and children, no, dependent children, under the age of 18. Yeah? So, you can also apply for them to come to the UK. And the great thing is, yung asawa nyo, sabihin natin, kinuha nyo siya dito, yung asawa nyo, they're not limited as to the type of employment they can undertake. So, kung gusto na trabaho sa care, they can do that. Kung hindi, they don't have to. Kung gusto na mag-aral, ganun din, no? Now, and then, so it's great. So you could have, say, 2-income family. Yung nga lang kayo, dahil nga visa nyo dito as a carer, it must actually be as a carer. Pagka nakakuha kayong visa, it could be that you already get, because the employer wants to issue a defined cost of 5 years immediately. Kung 5 years, then great. Wala kang kailangan gawin. Kung dire-diretso nga lang, you get 5-year visa. And close to the 5 years, pwede na kayo mag-apply ng indefinite leave to remain. That is settlement, of course, in the United Kingdom. At saka buong pamilya kung nandito nga sila. And when you get indefinite leave to remain, as usual, under the immigration rules, subject to other things nga, you can then, 12 months after that, you can apply for naturalization, then leading to a British passport. So it is a wonderful, route, and it presents fabulous opportunities for those who want to take up, potentially employment in the UK, and of course, but also the likelihood of residency in the UK, and maybe later on to become British. So it's a great opportunity, and you probably gather are quite excited about it, because it is, I think, it can provide, I use the same word again, opportunities for those of you who have this kind of skill set, who's interested, and also who wish to be able to experience maybe working in the United Kingdom, maybe kung gusto nyo isama yung mga pamilya nyo, and maybe for the whole family. So it's great news, it's now just beware, as I say, of scammers. Now a couple of it's also points nga. First is, kung wala kang status at the moment in the UK, o nasa Pinas kayo, meron kang immigration background nga dito, napabalik kayo sa atin dahil may nangyari nga dito. At the moment, unfortunately, no, the suitability requirement would stop you from making an application under this. No? So, but I'm hoping nga napapalitan nila yun. But let's see. Now, the second thing is, ito po, and there's no need absolutely to panic, but at the moment, it is only it will be available, sabi nga nila, for 12 months. So, isang taon nga lang. No? But after 12 months, I assume shortly before nga 12 months, the government will review it again. So, it could be na i-extend nga nila the route. It doesn't mean na papabalikin kayo after 12 months, no? So the visa you get is the visa you get. Yung nga lang, the recruitment drive, if you like, is at the moment limited to 12 months. So by the 15th of February 2023, if they think that the posts have been filled, wala nang bakante, then it could be that then is the end of this route. I doubt it, frankly, no? Because depending on which report you look at, it could be, they say at the moment that there's something like 40,000 vacancies for carers nga in the United Kingdom. I mean, it's just getting worse, of course. 40,000. I mean, how do you even fill 40,000 vacancies in
Attorney, nawala. Attorney,
Sa kanya yun, sir. Naririnig ko po kayo.
attorney, hindi pumapalo si attorney. Sandali. Attorney.
So-
Wala. Biglang nawala. Bigla ka nawala sa bigla ka nawala. Yeah, wala kami yan. Wala kami marinig. Wala. Nothing. Your audio, okay. Ayan. Hintayin natin si attorney na bumalik-balik lang. Wala. Nagiging choppy. Meron biglang wala. Parang nagiging choppy ka, no? But can you hear me? Tanong natin kung naririnig niya ako. Can you hear me, attorney? Okay. Hindi ko. Oo. Hindi isang yun, no? Kundi lang. Siguro. Baka may isang ka. Okay. Anyway, nawala si no? Maglalagin lang siguro ulit si attorney. Okay. Ayan. Okay ka na? Okay na. Yes. Nawala ka. We were talking about filling in, imagine mo, 40,000, no? Na yan, okay. So, nawala ka. So, I had to come in, no? To butt in, no? Okay.
Yeah.
Sige, go right ahead, attorney. Continue on. Sige.
Yeah, no, otherwise I would have cared. No, I mean, I was pretty, thank goodness, most of it had gone through anyway. So, ito po. So, in conclusion nga, no? Don't panic. For one thing, it's on for 12 months po. And there's so much in the way of vacancies nga in the UK. But the thing to take away nga is yung ingat nga kayo, no? Think about it, make applications to organizations that are respectable, no? That are reputable. So that way, pagka nandito na nga kayo, alaga nga kayo, and then you don't find that nandito kayo tapos paalisin nga kayo, kailangan yung umalis because the conditions are so bad, no? But check it out and don't fall for scams, no? So just nga be careful po, no? But it's a great opportunity, and I tell you what, it is high time. It's credit where credit is due. Finally, nakinig nga sila, and at the moment they are recruiting for carers. So I'm hoping that it's an opportunity that can be taken up by a lot of our kababayans if of course you're interested. So so it's exciting times, no? Absolutely exciting times. Dadami tayo dito, which is great. So yeah, wonderful.
Yes, that's good news, no? That's good news, attorney. Maganda yan, no? 40,000, no? Ang sinasabi mong more or less ang opening na kailangan. At saka automatic na pala, no? Although the requirement is 70 points, automatically by virtue of having a job offer, 40 points na instantly, no? Diba?
Practically, yeah. Yeah, tama. Yeah.
Diba? Because of the job offer. Although job offer is technically 20, pero naging 40% na kagad, no? And skill set 20, English language 10%, that's 50, pero because of the job offer, it goes up to 70 instantly.
Opo.
Okay, pero ang kagandahan nito, sabi mo entry requirements yung sa 6145, walang formal academic requirements. So siguro by proving lang na you've had some experiences of catering, pwede na, no?
Yeah, yung nga. I mean, look, but the reality is, for an employer to be interested, no, kailangan mo pakita that you have, because of course you're competing with other people, no. So, you need to be able to show if you have qualifications, then all the better. Pero kung wala qualifications, but you have experience, then emphasize those, no, because you're competing, as I've said, with other people. And so you want really the employer to take notice of you with your CV. So at the moment, they may get 100 applicants now. Potentially for quite a lot of posts. But if you get 100 applicants, then you want your CV to stand out. But yeah, at the moment, the entry requirement for this type of job, code 6145, sabi, there are no formal academic entry requirements. Great.
Okay. Yes. Pero of course, if you want to impress the di ba? Pagka they lift through yung CV or whatever, mas maganda rin may makita, kaya make it very impressive. And this is a nice opportunity kasi gaya ng sinabi mo, pwedeng daling kaagad yung family at yung mga spouse, pwede na magtrabaho din. They could be caterers, they could be anything else, di ba? So, eto maganda.
Tama.
And kung makakuha ka kaagad ng 5 years, hihintayin mo na lang yun, yung naturalization mo na after 5 years. Naturalization, yung permanent residency mo, I should say, 5 years. That's 6th year yung naturalization or application for citizenship, no? But that's good. So, good news ho yan. Kailan effectivity nito? So, 15th lumabas, sabi mo? Paano?
15th of February. Yeah, effective na. Nandiyan na. It's in batas na. It's actually in there now. Hindi na natin kailangan intayin.
Okay.
As I say, I was getting a little bit nervous that when they announced that they were going to include it, that was on the 26th of December, no?
Okay.
Tapos sabi nga nila in early January, gagawin nila, but it didn't materialize. So I've been every single day, I've been monitoring it. So when finally landed on the 15th of February, I thought, thank goodness, it was such a relief. So, and really talaga today, I could not wait to impart nga the information. So I'm so excited. It's probably fairly clear. I'm so excited about it because truly it's an opportunity for a lot.
So good news Thursday ho tayo ngayon. Aside from happy Thursday, it's good news Thursday ho tayo ngayon. Okay, okay, so yan, andyan na ho, lumabas na ho, official na. So you can start looking for jobs, looking for sponsors. Ingat lang kayo, medyo nagwa-warn si attorney. I-check nyo, there's a way of checking ho, kung authentic, kung scam or spurious yung or dubious yung inyong sinasabing sponsor. Merong listahan sa hindi ho lahat ng mga how would it be agencies or employers or whoever they are licensed. Tama ba yun sa attorney yung sabi mo,
Tama
you can go to the
Yeah,
you can go to the website, yung website nila. Okay. Okay, all right. Sa ano tawag dito? Ano ba tawag dito? Yun nga, may listahan, sponsors list, hanapin ho ninyo. Meron kasi na-flash dito, parang meron na namang parang Ayun, parang hula dun sa ano, sa... Ayan, yan. I think it's a shot glass for tequila, a very fitting drink for Valentine's Day. Attorney, ano ba? Napakita nga si attorney. Tama ba to?
Oliver, you are tama siya, okay? It's not just for tequila, ha? Sandali lang, ya. I'll just get it.
Oh, the small one. Okay.
Kung nakikita nyo to, na?
Sige, makikita natin. Sige, yeah, okay. Yeah. Sige, yan. Para sa mga siya. Yeah, tama. Yeah. Hindi, konti pa. To your...
Sorry, ganyan.
Bubo. Yan. Hindi. Kabila. Sa opposite. Balik mo ulit. Yan. Perfect.
Ganyan.
Perfect.
Nakikita
yan,
nyo? So,
Yes.
that is from Venice. No?
Ooh, wow.
It's Venezia. So Venice, the city of love.
Wow.
But Oliver, tama ka. No, it's it is a shot glass. Tama ka. But also because it's from Venice, the city of love. No.
All
He's
right.
so eagle-eyed.
Yeah. Oh, galing ni Oliver, no?
Napaka-ano niya. He's astonishingly, detailed yung taong to. No? So there you go.
Ayan, I reckon it's a shot glass for tequila or for for a shot, no? A very fitting drink. Tama nga. Well, it's nice. Venice is a very unique city, no? In fact, it used to be a republic. I don't know if you know these guys, but Rome, Italy, as we know now, was not the Italy that we knew that was before. No, it was composed of different republics, and they merged. Like Venice was an independent republic before, Republic of Venice. No, so nagkasama-sama, just like Spain. Spain is not there and been there for a long time. Bago lang din ho yan, nagsama-sama. In fact, maraming mga bansa dyan o lugar dyan ang mihiwalay, like Barcelona. Yung mga Catalan, di ba? They're trying to separate from mainland. And also the Basque, yung Basque country, yung Basque, no? They're also trying to separate from Spain, from the Union of Spain, no? So, pati rin dito, kaya marami ho yan, hiwa-hiwalay yan, di ba? So, Okay, well, very interesting, nice attorney. At saka thank you, Oliver. Si Oliver nga ba yan? Direct ang nakahula?
Oliver he's so clever.
Sino nga ba?
Such eagle-eyed.
Yeah,
si
okay. Mahusay talaga. Oliver, talaga saludo kami sa iyo, ha? When we get the chance, let's have a chat, no? Para in-accept ko na yung friend request mo, no? So okay na tayo. Okay. Attorney, meron tayong mga question. Teka muna. Ano ba ito? Pagbati ba direct o questions na tayo muna? Ito, Anulo Antipuesto. Ano ba ito? Ano sabi ni Anulo Antipuesto? Napansin ko sana. Sorry. Ano ba? Nag-comment. Oo nga pala. Yung game sana nga. Napansin ko sana nag-comment ako about that. Hey.
Yeah.
Si Annalie. Attorney, let's acknowledge her. We want to thank her kasi just like the likes of Oliver, no? Si Annalo is sharing yung ating show and letting friends know, hey, manood kayo, ganyan, inaano niya.
Salamat
So that's good, no?
Salamat,
Sabi ni Janine Amorao, sabi niya, pwede po ba magtanong? Ayan, pwede, magtanong ka, lagay mo lang yan, post mo lang yan. In fact, we have some questions here para mabilis lang para kay attorney. Attorney, first question natin direct, no? From Cecil, ayan.
Cecil G. Good evening po sa lahat ng viewers. Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. I'm a Filipino living in Belfast, Northern Ireland, under the UK, and need to fly out to Dublin for business trip. I currently hold a spouse UK visa, further leave to remain. May I know if I can fly out of Dublin with my BRP and no need for an Irish passport? Wow. Okay, Cecil. You're living in Belfast. Okay, in the UK, of course. You need to fly out to Dublin for business trip. I currently hold a spouse UK visa, further leave to remain. May I know if I can fly out of Dublin with my BRP and no need for an Irish passport? You know, Cecile, I must say I'm a bit stumped with this question. My immediate reaction is you should be able to, but I need to be able to back that up. So ang gawin natin, Cecile, and because I don't want to give confusing and incorrect advice. Pwede ba i-email mo sa akin itong question mo? And ang gagawin ko, I mean, I should know this because I actually was dealing with something similar. In fact, I am dealing with something similar at the moment nga. So, if you email me your email, Cecile, I promise, kung email mo sa akin bukas, I will give you the answer bukas. Because I find I need to just look at it a little bit more before I'm able to reply, really. So, the answer, my immediate answer is yes, but I want to be able to say why I say yes, Cecile. Email mo yung email mo sa akin, please.
All right. Email mo, paki-email para mas maliwanag yung sagot, no? Cecil, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Ito, next natin is from May. Si May, attorney, pakibasa.
May W. Okay. Hi to everyone, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. I need advice po sa tourist visa application for senior parents na entirely dependent sa amin ng husband ko. Wala silang properties, no business. Nakatira sila sa bahay na under my name, so utility bills under my name din po. Si mother lang po ang may bank statements ng mga padala namin. Si father po wala. Is there any other way para maging higher ang chances nilang ma-approve kahit financially dependent sila sa expenses pagdating sa UK? My husband is Tier 2 sponsor. I am his dependent. Parents are husband's side. Okay, May, ang sagot dito. Yes, you can do things nga to increase or maximize the chances of success, and that is to prepare the statements, ha? So, when pagka nagpasok kayo ng visit visa application, it doesn't say, no, please provide statements. Ibig sabihin, affidavit, not bank statements, yeah? So, para bang sulat, no? So, in this case, I think it's important na i-explain nila o explain nyo nga the financial issue, no? So, starting really with, mas maganda siguro kung dahil manggagaling naman sa inyo, starting with you, no? So your husband is tier 2 or skilled worker now, and you're dependent. So you can start the letter by saying that what you both do here, magkano nga ang income nyo, and jointly and then your expenses nga, and because of this, you're more than able to support them whilst they're in the United Kingdom. Equally as important, and maybe even more so, ito. Yung sabi mo nga dito, entirely dependent sa amin ng husband ko. The Home Office will be concerned na baka hindi na sila lalabas because they're entirely dependent on you. So why would they, you need to be able to convince them na hindi nga sila magiging overstayer nga dito. So, even though entirely dependent nga sila sa inyo, I suspect that you are probably, like many of our kapwa Filipino, are very generous, no? And so sa Pinas siguro meron silang bahay mismo, hindi sila kailangang magtrabaho na, kayo nagpapadala para sa pagkain, sa mga bills, lahat-lahat na ganoon, baka meron silang tulong sa atin. So explain that actually in the Philippines they have quite a comfortable life, no? And that everything is provided for. So why would they, for example, overstay in the UK? So the quick answer to your question is, what often makes a difference, kung may mga ganyan na, potential slight concerns on intention, is a good letter in support. It doesn't have to be from them, but it can be from you. Explain nyo nga, why do you say na babalik nga sila, no? sa Pinas, no? Ano bang babalikan pa nila? Kung meron sa mga apo sa atin, sabihin natin, o meron kayong may mga ibang kamag-anak, emphasize that, and that will likely make a massive difference between one without a letter in support and one with a letter in support.
Okay, ayan. So, ayan May, napakinggan mo, no? Mula kay attorney. Okay, kailangan kailangan you have to prove na they are strong, na babalik, no? Uuwi sa Pilipinas. Kailangan kasi, kasi nga, walang maipakita dahil sila dependent no husband niya, kumbaga, husband niya sa husband niya, di ba? Pero sa husband niya. Okay, we have a question just from Janine Amurao, no? Amurao, dyan sa ating comment section. Sabi ni Janine, ano ba to? Ano yan? Student visa holder po ako ngayon sa UK. Posible po ba na mag-switch ako into carer visa?
Yes, Janine. The quick answer is yes. Yeah.
Oh,
There
ganda. Good
there
news.
are a number of categories nga that can't switch. So, for example, domestic work visa can't switch. Kung visa binigay sa inyo, leave to remain outside on exceptional circumstances outside the normal rules, you can't switch. Visit visa, you can't switch. No. If you've been breach of immigration condition, you can't switch or can't. You at the moment you can't apply under that. Student visa, you can switch. No. So yeah, so it's yeah, you can switch.
Maski-
Actually,
Hindi, sige,
yeah.
okay. Go ahead,
So
attorney.
yeah. So actually for students nga, depends of course kung anong what
Yun ang tatanong
whether
ko.
you're a
Let's say kung
student,
business ang kinukuha, kunyari business, okay lang ba yan?
yeah, well,
Basta tinanggap.
there you need to find a job offer, no? So someone who's doing say business nga ngayon, no? But actually they have experience nga as a carer, and it could be that you say, well, actually, yung business qualifications ko it's transferable to what I want to do, no? Because in maybe in your course you've been taught to be maybe organized nga, you will be able to help your people to perhaps write letters, which is often part of a carer jobs nga, organize their maybe even financial affairs. So no, someone who's done a business degree can do that. But also consider this, if you're studying for degree, no, tapos matatapos mo, so you then have you've completed a degree in the United Kingdom, or indeed your PhD, for example, yeah. So at uni nga, don't forget there's this graduate route, the student graduate route, which provides you potentially with a visa of 2 years, kung PhD 3 years, no? And that may allow you then to work in any job, for that time. But just be careful nga, because of course that does not lead to settlement. And kung hindi mo pwedeng mapalitan nga yun to anything else later on, it could be defined, okay, 2 years, pero 2 years nga lang. The great thing nga with this carer visa is, given the huge gap, no, the many vacancies that are there, if you get a job offer, it could be na dire-diretso ng 5 years, no? So it's so the good, it's great news. You can.
Maganda yung point mo, attorney, kasi kamukha na, kunyari sa nag-graduate sila ng isang university course dito, 2 years ang allowed, 3 years mag PhD. Pero after that, kung hindi nila ma-convert into like a permanent job yon, wala na, tapos na sila in 3 years or 2 years as the case may be.
Yeah.
Pero dito sa carer, malaki ang chance mo, di ba? Tuloy-tuloy, pwede ka nang maging permanent resident eventually, no? Wala ka na masyadong, hindi kasing parang stressful, dahil stressful yung di ba? Okay, you're working, good job ka, nasa PhD ka nga, pero after 3 years, kung hanggang doon na lang, wala ka na, di ba? Unless mag-PhD ka, mag-career ka, no? Di ba?
So look also, hindi naman ibig sabihin na okay, you get the care job tapos yun na nga, no? You can also change employment within. So yung nga lang sabihin natin carer ka nga ngayon, nag-umpisa ka carer. Tapos you obtained additional qualifications, and then you were given additional responsibilities, and they want to promote you, give you more money. That's fine, you can do that. Yung nga lang, kailangan panibagong course uli, no? So permission from the home office. But frankly, I mean, it's I can't imagine hindi nila bibigay yon, especially if you've stayed with the same employer. Tumataas ka nga lang, no? Especially if you remain in the health and social care route nga. So it doesn't mean kung ano makuha mo ngayon, that's it, no? You can progress if that's what you want to do.
CPD ang tawag nila yan, attorney, continuing personal development Bawat the employer naman yung merong continuing So, you get promoted, you get probably take additional courses, and siguro naman, walang problema yun. Dahil nandun ka pa rin sa organization eh. Or you were actually progressing by way of parang yung tinatawag na CPD, Continuing Professional Development pala, I should say. Professional Development. Yan, tumataas ang yung rango. O tumataas yung posisyon for higher pay, no? Okay, attorney, ito, meron tayong question lang dito, no? Okay, final question natin muna for tonight. Unless meron tayong additional dyan sa message board, no? Ayan, from V, no? Ayan, pakibasa, attorney.
Okay.
Ito,
So,
sige.
So B, tapos sa hello Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. I ask ko lang po.
I-ask ko lang po, sana.
I-ask ko lang po kung yung mother, naturalized British citizen po, ay kinuha ng anak papunta dito sa UK.
Kinuha ang anak. Ang anak.
Okay. So sa UK. Kailan po ilang taon po bang magpapa-apply ng citizenship
Makapag-apply ng citizenship yung bata. Oo. So, kailan o ilang taon po bago makapag-apply ng citizenship yung bata? Thanks and more power.
Okay. So ilang taon nga yung bata, Vi, yun ang una, no? Normally, so dumating siya dito, nakakuha siya naturalized British. So yung bata, nung dumating siya dito, dahil she joined the mother who's naturalized British. Kung hindi naman kasama yung tatay, yung bata would have got indefinite leave to remain already, no? Kung hindi kasama yung tatay. So that means then na usually depends on kung overage na nga yung bata by the time they get indefinite leave to remain, then it's the usual 5 years ang kailangan niyang pakita. Kung under 18 pa yung bata, they can in some cases apply after 3 years in the United Kingdom to become naturalized. No? So either 3 years, depending kung under 18, over 18 is the usual adult rules that apply, which is 5 years po.
Okay, right. Attorney, ito meron tayo sa may, ayan, ito, si Annalyn Malyare, yan. Oh. Nababasa mo ba?
So, maliit nga lang. I'll try. Hello po, attorney. I've been here to UK since April 2011. Wow, okay. I'm a student visa before at na-curtail ang visa ko. Nagbigyan po ako ng visa dahil sa anak ko under FLR for 10-year route. Next August.
FLR, teka muna. FLR muna. Ano ibig sabihin ng FLR?
That's the further leave to remain.
Further leave. Under
but I think
FLR.
in this,
Sige, go ahead, attorney. Chinecheck ko lang yung ibig sabihin ng acronym.
Next August, renew na naman kami ng visa with my son from the Philippines as my dependent. Any other way, kung pwedeng namin mag-apply ng indefinite. Hindi po namin makakayang NHS surcharge. Sobrang taas na, tama ka, sobrang taas na po. Sabi ko kasi tataas po ditong April NHS surcharge. Thank you po. So unang-una, it could be natataas, no? But at the moment there's quite a bit of resistance in increasing it. It wasn't that long ago. It was only October 2020 na tinaasan nga nila. But for 2.5-year visa, tama ka, it's 1,560 na nga, no? So what you could also do, now Annalyn, you can ask in some cases if you can show that you would be destitute, no? You can apply for an exemption of the home office fee. No, there's nothing you can do about the NHS surcharge, but the home office fee, if you can show that you're destitute, that it could be that they say, okay, babalik nilang pera, or they exempt you, but you do need to show that you can't afford it. So that application actually, to not pay the fee, you need to make before you make the application up for the extension mo, no? So that would be one way of doing it. Now, to get indefinite leave to remain immediately, the Home Office they have discretion to skip, the extensions nga and simply grant indefinite leave to remain immediately. But they don't really exercise that discretion often. In fact, I've only very rarely seen it. And in that case, it was because nga my client was essentially she was dying, and so I don't think they will exercise it in your favor, no. But yeah, it's but what you could do, as I've said, is that tingnan nyo. I mean, you can apply for exemption of fees, and as I've said, do that before you make an application up for the extension, because you'll save yourself dalawa kayo, no? So 1,000 over 2,000 pounds.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yan ang ating last question for tonight, no, attorney. Siguro before we make paalam, acknowledge lang natin iba pang mga pagbati dyan sa ating message board, no? Okay, direct, at sino po may mga pagbati natin dyan, just to acknowledge some of them. Okay. Alright. Ayan, si Ma'am Cora Carsola, ano ba sabi niya? Hello po to Sir Sonny, Attorney Lila, and all, maganda at masayang gabi. Yeah, oh. Si inula ka, Ma'am Cora, ha, kanina, kung you are a late tuner, nag-tune in ka lang late, ano yan, ano tawag dito? Ikaw ang bet ni attorney, no? In one of those, second place ba o first place, second place, second ano yata?
Third place
second.
ata, yeah.
Oo. Yes. Okay, Edgar, si Edgar Duway. Happy Dagdag Kaalaman Day, attorney, new pianist, Lira C. And welcome back to the goddess of sexiness, Sonny Laragan, legendary. Hindi, ikaw ang goddess na sexiness eh. Tapos,
I think it's ikaw.
goddess of sexiness. Sonny Laragan, legendary, blessed by goddess Athena. Okay. Direct Paula Patricia Perez, hello, and mga classmates, world peace. Okay, mabuhay. Masyadong mahusay to, multi-talented to. He can play instruments, he can lahat eh. And then he nagdi-DIY ng bahay niya to. If you've seen his post, no?
Talaga?
Yung mga sanding ng kanyang stairway, really, mahusay to, which is good, no? Oo. So, yeah. Sige, ano pa, Direct? Ano pa mga pagbati pa dyan? Sige. Sige. Ito, tanong naman ito, napansin ko, iba, legendary SL, bakit ka pa slim na slim? Ano ang sekreto mo? Pa-share mo naman kay Irene, not to me. Hindi, parang ni Oliver, tumatakbo, no? A bit of running, a bit of juicing, no? Ayan ho. I don't know if you've done that. Ikaw, attorney, you're forever slim, no?
You're too kind.
Does it run in the family ba? Ikaw ba para genetic ba yan?
I think it's stress. I think it's stress. Well, stress actually also burns calories, and I think in the line of work that I'm in, it's although a lot is sitting down.
On the other hand, people who would like to lose weight, sinasabi nila, is stress. If you don't sleep well and you have stress, then you gain weight. Parang gano'n, no? Pero sabi mo naman, yung stress naman, it is a weight loss, parang strategy or weight loss effect. Gano'n ba? Result? No?
It probably depends also on your, how you, how your body responds, to stress. But look, it's I also watch, or I try and watch what I eat, but not enough. Pero ang gagawin ko, I've been looking at this NHS app, yung ginagawa mo nga, no, running a little bit. I'm going to try that because it's apart from losing weight, importante nga sa puso nyo, no? And tayo mga Pinoy, I know so many Filipinos nga na-atake. So I want to be a bit fitter,
healthy heart though. Are you I don't know, do you agree with si Ed Duway na I'm slimming, parang nag-slim ako?
Absolutely. Really? Hindi ka na binobola, no? It's talaga, no? It's not really it's not something I do actually, but no, talaga, you do look absolutely slimmer.
Really?
And it's been noticeable in the last few weeks nga.
Okay, okay.
So,
All right.
actually, I was going to text you to say, pinapakain ka ba ni So? Anong nangyari? Come to me, I'll feed you, Sonny.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. And then I noticed ni Ed, no, and pati si Attorney Dana Quinto, no. But it started with running actually. It was direct pause, kasalanan ni direct pause yan. Sometime in
Yeah.
November, early December, she egged me to go running. Sabi ko, mag-run ba ako? Sabi niya, yeah, go ahead. And so that was the start of it, no. Yun lang. Tapos, then we have this juicer that I have, juice na, yung NutriBullet. So, yeah, juicing lang, parang gano'n. Diba sabi nga,
Wow.
eat vegetables and doing your salads. I'm eating more of salads and fruits. So, yeah, ganun lang.
I need to copy you. I'm on a Nutella diet at the moment. No?
Uy, masarap yan ha. Meron ako ng diet ngayon eh. I'm trying to eat the dark chocolates, at least 70% chocolate, no? Parang cocoa, parang ganun. And, I nibble that, no? Yung dark chocolates. I love it. I'm currently also eating Greek yogurt.
Yeah, good for you, that.
Greek yogurt. Sa Greece may yogurt din. Tapos, meron silang superfood sa... We stayed in a hotel in Best Western, and it's right next to the U.S. Embassy. Fortified, parang fortress. Yung hotel na I was staying in is right next to the residence of the U.S. Ambassador. And yung kanyang bahay, wow, talagang parang fortress. Talagang may bala, pati tennis court niya, may covered covered sa ng wall. Tapos ang daming mga cameras, and then meron silang mga if you go to the US Embassy in Greece, in Athens, in every corner there is this parang one-way mirror na parang station ba, parang may tao sa loob. Siguro just to warn, alam mo lang, may bantay. May mga guards, may mga guards eh. So nakapalibot 'yan sa they occupy a whole parang how would you call it? A whole block. Di ba, kunyari sa isang street may 3-4 na property. Sa kanya hindi. Sa kanya yung buong block na yun. And then,
Wow.
they are also guarded by Greek police. Kasi every time we go out of the hotel, ando nakikita namin yung naka-station ng mga, naka-kotse, yung mga Greek police, ganyan. So, well guarded yung embassy nila. And it's huge. I've seen the other embassy, it's not no embassy could compare to the sheer size of the U.S. Embassy. Ando sa prominent na, I forgot the street, no, pero very prominent yun. It's near the Megaro, it's near the, it's a theater or parang national theater nila katabi. Very prominent, U.S. Embassy. So, sa Greece.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth going back to Greece. Si Attorney pupunta sa si Attorney Dana, she's going to Greece, to Athens and the island we went to, Aegina, yung kanina may kabayo. Direct, pakita mo yung kabayo at saka may photo ba si Ma'am Solmo dyan na nando sa, wala yata. Hindi, yung photo na nando sa, nasa dagat yata. Hindi, ano yan to. But anyway, so, yung kabayo, sa may kabayo. Yan. This is an island, Aegina, where it's known for its, pistachios, attorney. So, dyan pupunta si, I think si Attorney Dana will stay 4 days in Athens, Greece, and she will stay in that island, Aegina, for 3 days yata.
Wow.
For a whole
I'm
7,
jealous.
8. So, ito naman, ayan, parang shot na mataas. Ayan, okay. Ito, pinapakita ni Direk yung aking, you've seen this, no? Nakakatuwa yung sa likod, no? You can see the Acropolis. Yung sa likod na yun, no? Galing. Beautiful. Nasa tuktok. That's a temple of Athena, no? You know what the story is? In Greek mythology, there was this contest between, kung kanino nila in-name yata city, between Poseidon, kasi si Zeus, di ba, yung kanilang father, yung god, yung pinaka-head god, si Zeus, or Zeus, or whatever his name is, may mga anak siya, di ba? Si Athena is the goddess of war, si Poseidon yata, sa tubig yata, di ba? Sea, or di ba? Anyway, there was a contest, parang the people of Attica. So there was a contest lang yung gift, kung anong gift para i-name yung city. Ang kay Poseidon kabayo, ang kay Athena owl for wisdom. And the people of Attica chose the owl for wisdom. So yan. And yun, eventually they named the city to after her. So Athena kaya Athens. So the city of Athens. So pero yung city of Athens yan, ano yan parang Attica region niya, ATTICA, no? Attica. Athens is just a part of the Attica region. So, mabuhay. It's nice. Mga mythology natin, di ba? So,
yun na nga.
Yung Greek mythology, di ba?
Yeah, the Greek
galing.
mythology is always interesting, no?
Very interesting, very interesting.
The Greek gods, no? I can never remember all of them, but it's fables is great.
Trojan War, yung Trojan War, di ba?
Of
face
course.
ni Ellen launched 1,000 ships ba? The face that launched 1,000 ships. Tapos si Achilles.
Yeah, tama.
Si Achilles, di ba? Yung Achilles heel. Because when doon nilubog siya sa blood yata, blood nga ba yun? Invincible siya, pero yung kanyang foot kasi, yung kanyang heels, hindi na babad dun sa Kaya doon siya kinamatay niya sa araw, tumama sa kanyang heel do. So Achilles, kaya sabi mo, is your Achilles heel. Yan. Well, okay. Well, it's been a nice evening, attorney. Meron yata nag-message dito. Thank you po so much, Attorney Lira and Kuya Sonny. Mag-email po ako sa inyo mamaya, Attorney Lira. Thank you po. Okay. This is how you could get in touch with attorney, no? Siguro, attorney, magpaalam na tayo. Or if there's anything that you'd like to shout out, or probably you forgot to add, o nakalimutan mo, you've missed do sa iyong good news sa kanila, go right ahead, please.
Yeah, just to say po, no, it's you probably gathered, I'm quite excited nga about this development. So, if you have any further questions nga about it, or especially yung sponsor list, no, if you want me to send you the link, just email me. Email ko po ito, kabatbat, yung apelido ko, at Douglas, no, tapos _simon.com. Of course, you're welcome to telephone number namin 0203-375-0555. But you will find it's probably easier to email me. Mag-email kayo sa akin, lagay nyo doon sa subject, please, Immigration Corner. For the very obvious reasons na pagka binuksan ko, tapos sinarado ko, I can never find it again. So if you put in Immigration Corner, I can then do a search. At saka lagay niyo po yung telephone number niyo, no? Just in case it's something that I simply quickly call you nga about. So it's I have a court hearing tomorrow in the morning. So but I should be back nga in the afternoon. So if you want to email me for then, feel free. But I mean otherwise, have a great weekend. Kung talaga ito gusto niyo tingnan, the care visa over the weekend, start having a look the B1 level test. But it's been a pleasure as usual, and particularly grateful today that SONNY is back. And otherwise, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. I missed you, attorney. I missed you last Kaya lang we came in your flight ahead ng 2 hours, so yung disparity of time. We were still approaching the airport, that yung traveling time, looking for a place, looking for the hotel, trying to settle down muna. So yeah, but I missed you last week, and I'm sure our kababayans had a grand time last week, no? Kumbaga tuloy ang ligaya. And I'm looking forward always to being with you and being your partner in and giving this public information, itong information regarding immigration, because this is a public service that we're giving out, But of course, if you needed a real expert and you needed the services of Attorney Lira, then of course she's more than glad to take you on, no? So syempre. And I guess it's time for us to say goodbye, no? Attorney, may sabi ka ba?
Just a quick one, no?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Pao, no? Again, Paula looked after me very well last week, as she usually looks after us nga, no? So talaga, it's there's no way on earth that I could have done last week. I mean, it was already nerve-wracking, wala ka nga. But Pao was, as usual, immensely talented, no? And organized. So salamat, Pao.
Yeah, well, she's heaven sent at saka talagang you're in good hands, no? At yeah, very very good, no? Kaya yan ang ating able and capable na director ng ating programa. So thank you very much, Pao. Okay, so I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Sa ngalan mo, attorney, no? At sa ngalan din ni Direct Pao, well, we're saying, ito po si Sonny Laragang nagsasabing thank you very much ho sa inyong walang sawang pagsubaybay every Thursday night, no? Every happy Thursday dito po sa ating programang Immigration Corner. So we'll do it again next Thursday. Andito ho kami ni attorney sa UK. So let's do it again next Thursday. So till then, take care, God bless, and good night. Bye!
Tama na niluluto mo ah. Paborito ko yan.
Sa World Remit, naiintindihan namin ang iyong paglalakbay. Na minsan, kailangan lumayo upang makamit ang tagumpay. With ways to save more, when you send more, World Remit is here for you. So you can be there for them.